On November 7th, 1981, my family left our village, which sits along a creek surrounded by sugar cane, in a wet and muddy corner of South America. In the picture we took to mark the moment, we stand in the front yard of the house my grandfather built, the house I grew up in, a house raised on artificial wooden legs like all the rest. In the photo, everyone looks annoyed. My mother, in bell-bottoms, holding my baby sister, appears to pout. My father, in sideburns, his arms hanging over my mother's shoulder, looks cross. His eyebrows are knit. Mine are too. They counter the optimism of my kiskity-colored dress and matching ponytail holders, blinding balls of yellow. I wonder what was wrong. Why do we look so displeased? Was the sun in our eyes? Were there packages from neighbors intended for sons somewhere in America, waiting to be stuffed, somehow, into our suitcases? My grandmothers, neither headed for America just yet, seemed content enough. Maybe we weren't looking forward to the long journey ahead, over the Kanji Creek Bridge by car, across the fat, pulsing Berbice River by ferry, through geometric fields of cane, to our country's capital, and then, finally, across ear-ringing skies on our first plane ride ever, a Guyana Airways flight to New York City. Into the house in the picture, electricity had just come, but there was no phone or indoor toilet. I was almost 7, old enough to have memories of Guyana and young enough to be severed in two by the act of leaving it. Emigrating was like stepping into a magician's box. The sawing in half was just a trick. In time, limbs and coherence would be restored, and a whole intact self sent back into the audience. But at my age, I didn't know that. All I knew was that everything seemed to split apart. Time became twofold, divided into the era BA, or before America, and the one after it, after November 7th, 1981. Space was also sundered, torn slowly and excruciatingly into two conflicting realms, inside and out. My memories of Guyana are almost all set outdoors. The houses there stand on stilts to avoid the flood underfoot. That kicks open, underneath, a concrete terrain known as the bottom house. There, curries are cooked and eaten, laundry washed and set to dry. There, life unfurls, exposed to the eyes of the lane, open to the comment of neighbors. And there, visits are paid. Hammocks rock back and forth, marking the absence of time, as hours pass in gyafing, a West Indian brand of aimless talk, encompassing everything and nothing at once.